Hello and welcome. Today is the 26th of January and this is day 2 of Shafiq's Talking to Rice in Glass Jars experiment. Dr. Emoto's experiment that he proved a number of years ago, and subsequently many other people have tried this and seen the results themselves. So those of you seeing me for the first time, my name is Shafiq. I'm a coach and author and speaker, but most importantly, as I always say, I am the survivor of 2 suicide attempts. So I know what it's like in life to reach such lows, and I also know how I turn my life around by feeding myself positive words and positive influences, and understanding that where I was in my life at one particular moment in time didn't necessarily define or determine where I was going to end up. So I basically just went on a big journey and discovered that the use of positive words, positive influences, positive smells, positive whatever it might be, crystals, joss sticks, Mother Nature, people, love, bird song, whatever you might choose that picks you up, really does have a positive effect on how you feel and ultimately your outcome in life. So I stumbled across this Dr. Emoto's study about 4.5 years ago when I was seeing the psychiatrist and everything else. And I understood through my journey of becoming a confidence empowerment coach and becoming accredited and working with the NHS and other bits and pieces that I do, that water, I say in inverted commas, does have a degree of memory. It's irrefutable. If you take glass jars of water and throw hate at one and throw love at the other and leave the other one alone, the negative words that you throw at it, and you look at it under a microscope after 21 days or a month, you'll see that the crystals in that ice are corrupt. They're destroyed. They're not formed. The ones that you show love, you use positive words, love and affection towards, are the most beautiful crystals under the microscope. Obviously, I haven't got a high-powered microscope. Lots of people don't have a high-powered microscope, but a lot of us do have access to rice. And because rice is largely constituted of water when you're cooking it, and because the body, most importantly, which is where we kind of come back to it, the body is made of 64% water. Organs such as the lungs are 76% water. Our muscles are 78% water. Our brain is around about 68% water. Our bones even have 36% makeup of water. There's a lot of water in us, and as I said before, we all know that image of a watermelon being fired at and exploding. So I understand on my journey that I was undoing all the hard work I'd done. I was basically corrupting myself. I was basically poisoning myself through how I was thinking and how I found myself surrounded by very negative people, toxic people. And I know that my recovery is largely based through reading positive books and understanding the joys of trying to feel positive. And it is a journey. You don't just go from miserable to happy in a day. But what you do, you start to create through repetition and affirmation a trend, a habit. Once you create that habit through repetition, then it becomes that much easier to start to attract into your life positive outcomes. And it's irrefutable. The scientific evidence is there that we're all related in some shape, way, or form through atoms, through neutrons, through a whole plethora of things. Now, I'm no neuroscience here, but I know on a vibration level that we are all connected. This ring on my finger, if you break it down to its very core, very essence, is vibrating energy. Yes, we are vibrating energy. So if I'm going to, over the next 21 days, speak to these jars that I haven't opened since yesterday, and I'm going to show them a bit of love, some hate, and leave one alone. And this is part of the journey. So I'm going to open it up here in front of you. It's been under the stairs. And the first one's going to come out is, well, the words there are saying amazing, calm, and love. So I guess that's the loved one. So I'm going to throw at it now. I'm going to cover the other ones up. Some love and affection. Love and affection in regards to positive words. So I'm going to start saying some words and I'm going to press pause and then come back to you after 2 minutes. Okay. So you are amazing. You're thoughtful. You're great. You're fantastic. You are the source of life as it is. Okay. So I have, over the last 2 minutes, just been throwing positive words. Abundance, happiness, love, joy, just lots of positive words, throwing it at the rice to see if it can pick up those positive words. So I'm putting it back in the box. I'm going to pick up the hate. So I'm going to throw hateful words at this. I'm going to start off as I did before, and then I'll just press pause and I'll come back to you after 2 minutes. So I'm going to throw words such as, you are nasty, you are hurtful, you are evil, you are full of pain. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Okay, so I have just exhausted all the expletives and all the negative energy I possibly have in me. And to be honest, I guess when you're feeling in a bit of a downer, if you're feeling a bit flat, those words might flow out at you a lot quicker. Imagine if you're cut up on the road and you just start hurling out a load of abuse. That rice would be getting it big time. So I've just spent the last 2 minutes, as I said, throwing insults, nasty words, nasty emotions. You're negative, you're disappointing, you're upsetting, I hate you, you're loathed, stuff like that. Okay, so that's going back in the box. And the last one we've got is the alone one. So you don't want to be looking at my mug for 2 minutes, but I'm just going to leave that there. Leave it on the windowsill. I'm upstairs in the bedroom. Kids are downstairs homeschooled. I'm going to leave that for 2 minutes. I'm going to come back to you in 2 minutes. Okay, I have just left alone, well alone. I've just sat there, had a little conversation with Alexa there in the corner, asking about dates, and I'm going to put it back in the pot. Now, that's me done. I've written a date on here that I'm going to be coming back on the 31st of January, which is going to be a week yesterday, to give you a progress report or just a touch base with you with regards to how it's going on and where I see this going. But most importantly, this is obviously going to take 3 weeks, so I think I shall be wrapping this up obviously midweek through February, and we'll see the results. And this is not something to be scoffed at, this is not something to be laughed at, this is something just that something we can all do. And I'm interested to see how this ultimately turns out. We know that if we leave a rancid fruit or a fruit that's turning in a fruit bowl next to another fruit that's fit and healthy, it will leach out and it will start to corrupt and start to undermine and ultimately start to attack the healthy fruit. We know that. We know that sometimes it's good to keep away from disease. And are our words and are the choices of words that we use and who we surround ourselves another source of disease that's detrimental to us? A lot of people that I know who come my way through my coaching and through my seminars are struggling because they found themselves in an environment that has been detrimental to them. And sometimes we can't see it, we can't see the damage that we do, but maybe through Mr. Emoto's rice experiment, it's something you can do. And I hope this gives you a degree of insight into how powerful and how instrumental your choice of words and how you feel in every moment is crucial to you. If you're feeling down, try and get yourself out of that, because it just starts to breed and starts to run away of you. Just like often successes follow other successes because you're in that natural high, and it leads to opportunities and successes coming your way. Just as often people would say it happens in threes. You know, it doesn't necessarily happen in three. It only happens in threes if you keep thinking that way and you can't start manifesting those opportunities that come your way. So I hope this makes sense. So if you like what you see, please comment, please like, please subscribe. As I say, I always talk about breaking down those taboos and stigmas associated with mental health. And give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment. I'd like to get some traction with this. And if you want to find anything more about me, go to my social media handles. There's only one of me, Shafiq Villasanti. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and if you fancy a copy of the book, which I haven't got to hand, but you saw it yesterday, it's Believed to Succeed. You can get it via www.shafiqempowermentcoaching.co.uk. I can sign it, send you a personal message, or you can get it via Kindle for your Audible. That's Kindle, via Amazon, or hit me up with a DM if you want any coaching or advice. So the most amazing day, as I always say, got to believe to succeed, and there's no shame. And I look forward to putting out a video next Monday regarding the update even, on how me talking to jars is going. Have a great day. Stay safe. Happy homeschooling. Look after yourselves. Cheers. Bye.